have like limited vision, and I feel like I'm like looking at like a DJ set, like with the lights and shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a spooky Halloween special episode of Real Business Roundtable. Yes, my mouth is not moving because I have a mask on. Yakub, what's your Halloween costume?
I'm just over here vibing, just trying not to suffocate.
Yakub is the guy from Scream, and I found this mask at... Shout out to Spirit of Halloween. Ladies and gentlemen, Spirit of Halloween. Not a sponsor, not a sponsor.
It's not of. It's just Spirit Halloween.
Spirit Halloween.
Spirit of Halloween.
Shout out to those folks. I found this cool mask.
Shout out Tizu Janet.
Yeah, the
Tizus of
the fan of the show got this Janet Tizu got us a powdered toast man little mascot.
the Janet of the Tizus.
Yeah, Janet Tizu. We got to make sure we spell that out.
Have you guys noticed anything different?
It's the Halloween special. We have the jack-o'-lantern lit up.
I hope you can hear us. Can you? It looks like.
So today's episode is going to talk about business nightmares, personal, paranormal, spooky things that have happened, and just kind of give it like a Halloween feel. It's going to be pretty much freestyle. Hopefully, Yakub has something to share.
Oh yeah, because Andy has nothing.
Now check it out. Let's talk about something spooky. Let's get down to it. Something that's unexplainable. When I sleep in bed. When I sleep in bed, I usually sleep a specific way on a certain side of the bed. So I normally get up a couple times a night to go to the bathroom. But what I noticed was that I woke up in the morning in a very, very weird place on my bed.
Oh, wow, I see it.
My head was not at the head of the bed. I was curled up in the corner of the bed.
On the bottom corner.
Not fetal position, but kind of bent in the corner of the bed. And I woke up like this. I was like, what demonic spirit made me sleep like this? This is weird. I don't sleep like this. I must have been so tired. I must have just went, ugh.
You know what's weird?
And fell on the bed, but it was creepy to me. It was very, very...
When you wake up in an abnormal, I understand.
Yes.
See, you know what's weird recently? So I've been taking, and this probably has some sort of correlation. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Thank God. So, you know, recently... I know. So I was sick. I was sick for a week, in time. I was sick for a little bit. And I was taking amoxicillin and
you were sick.
NyQuil. I was dying. I haven't had a fever in probably...
I think he had the you-know-what, but we don't know.
I haven't had a fever in probably 6 or 7 years or so.
Oh, shit.
And I had a fever. And so I've been taking amoxicillin, I've been taking NyQuil, I've been taking all these different medications. I don't usually take anything except for supplements, occasionally the Advil, right? And I've been having the craziest dreams. I don't know if it has something to do with the amoxicillin or something to do with what I've been taking, but my dreams have been fucking crazy. I wake up in the morning and I'm either like confused as fuck or I'm like panicking. Like yesterday morning, I woke up and I was like, what the, like with this face, you know?
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck just happened? I woke up sweating. I was like, Jesus Christ. I don't remember them. I just know that I was fucking freaked out.
Recently, for spooky things that have happened,
Yeah.
I have I'll know I'll have something. And I'll place that something somewhere in my house. And then when I need the something, I go back to that very place. And it is gone. The thing that I placed there mysteriously disappeared.
Shit.
Now, we also want to talk about something else that's paranormal, is our local cable access backdrop. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's a little bit of the community at large.
I thought he wasn't going to bring it up.
We got the local cable access black background. So today, I just want to shine a little bit of light on some local cable access.
Wait.
So let's give it a try. Today, the library is offering classes on how to crochet and a variety of crafts. Imagine sitting down with experts that know how to do making candy apples. Look at these wonderful things. We have Thanksgiving coming up soon. Have you ever thought about how do they make cornucopias? Well, guess what? We have Beth Ann McCorley herself here, ready to show everybody here in town how to make your own cornucopia. Now, this is local cable access, and we're going to talk about random small town things. When was the last time, Jacob, you've been to the library?
I don't read.
You know, the library has a variety of books. You get my point. It's got a very local cable access.
No, we need feedback. If you watch the show, I need you.
Fuck no.
No, listen to me.
Brown background.
Listen to me, bro.
No way.
Stop, because now you're scared of the truth. You can't handle the truth.
No.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh, no, bro.
Listen, real quick, we're asking our people for feedback. You cannot say no to that.
In 1740, Twine.
Listen, if you are a subscriber, if you watch our show, we're not going to change the background just yet, but I need you to comment how you feel about this beautiful black background. This beautiful black background. Let me know in the comments. Let us know how you feel about it.
So I recently had somebody I was talking to on a business level that got totally sideswiped by their business partners.
Wait.
This was a legitimate, fully operating business, and out of the blue, they noticed some things that were unusual.
Are we like...
And down the line, things got weirder and weirder and weirder to the point where they said, hey, we got to look into this. This is weird. And when they looked into this, spooky, very bad things were going on. My heart goes out to any small business owner that might be sideswiped by something like this. But when you are in business to avoid these business nightmares, just make sure you're on top of your P's and your Q's. You're looking at, details, what's going on, what decisions are being made, what is being issued, what is being spent, what is being saved, etc. That is a very bad situation to be in business, and I don't want to see it happen to anybody, but it is a nightmare story. I want to, let the public know that you always want to make sure that you're partnered up with the right people.
Let's talk about some scary shit.
Yeah.
This building that we're in, which we've mentioned before, is haunted, and we're all over the place, but I don't care. We're keeping it real.
Oh yeah, it is legit. It's legit haunted.
This place is fucked.
Yeah,
there needs to be a priest or something that comes here and
So check it out. So
sprays water around.
This building is legit haunted. There's some spirits. To my understanding and my opinion, I've been literally here in this building, and I've heard knocking, creaking, and no lie, I have looked in my peripheral and saw somebody in the kitchen across the way. The kitchen, standing there. I get up, I think it's, my business partner or one of my staff, and nobody's there. Nobody is there. What is going on? So these little signs, but they're not bad. Here's the thing. Whoever's haunting this place, they're not even bad. They just like to hang out. So I've become so accustomed to them that they don't really bother me.
Dude, this happened in the past month. I was here late, working on some shit, recording some ads, doing some shit here and there, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there and I'm not recording, which fucking was annoying. Honestly, I don't even know why I didn't think about this, but maybe I was recording. I'm sitting there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms, kind of like. So we're in the last room, all the way at the end, other side of the floor. On the other side of the office is this big conference room. There's a big table. There's like 20 or so chairs are on the table. They got a lot of windows. I was sitting facing the door to the office. And out of nowhere, there's like screeching. And I'm thinking to myself, someone's fucking around. It's Halloween soon. Like maybe someone's setting up a decoration and they're just like, ah, just outside screaming. It's like a growl screech. Like a...
How does it go?
Like a growl screech. It was out in the hallway. It was very audible. I was like, oh, fuck me, I might die. So I was sitting there and I heard this growl. And I was like, yo, like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, all right, I got to check this out because, you know, I'm kind of in my head. I'm like, oh, no, it's fine. It's just someone, you know, like I said, setting up decorations. Maybe it's like a thing that like goes like this at you when you step on the thing. Nothing out there. I went and looked and there was nothing out there. And so this was the first time I'm like, you know what, whatever. I go sit down. I'm like, oh, it's just a fluke. Maybe something from someone else. Like maybe there's like a rat that's like fucking freaking the fuck out or something.
Oh shit! A rat!
A really big one, like a 200-pound rat that's yelling or something. I don't know. And so I sat down. I was like, oh, whatever, it is what it is. And it kept happening. Every like 5 to 10 minutes, you'd hear the and like literally, it's like you'd hear it. And it was just fucking loud, but there was nothing. And I was probably one of like 5 people in the building because it was late at night.
That's crazy.
It was fucked up. And like I told Jay to check the cameras and everything. Nothing. No sound, no audio, no nothing. And it was just a screech. Like it was bad. I don't even know how. I wish I had a video of it.
Not to be. Well, I guess this one I got could be considered paranormal-ish. It's kind of like a reoccurring dream.
You have a dream?
Yeah, it's not a normal dream, man. It's dude, it's pretty intense. I keep connecting to the other side. So whatever your beliefs are, whatever, but I keep getting into this other world. It feels like it's the other side, you know, like...
That's how I feel right now with this smoke.
Like where you go when you pass away, it feels like that. And it's tripping me the fuck out.
Do you have like dreams? Oh, wait, sorry. Do you have like dreams where you're able to like...
Fly.
You can fly?
Yes, I can. Wow. I can fly in almost every single dream.
No, what I'm saying is, do you have like? Can you like control like what you do in your dreams? Like, can you like say like
no?
Like, can you like you're kind of there? You know what is that called?
The only thing I can do that's really cool is I can avoid. I don't get injured, and I can fly.
Oh, Sam, what is it called? Lucid dream. Is it like a lucid dream, or is it just kind of you're going with like whatever's in there?
It is pretty, so when you look at like AI and like an AI generated video, it's very weird like that where things are like morphing into things.
That's fucking creepy.
Like the other day, like let's pause the other side stuff. So like I'll have weird dreams like I have a bag of potato chips and it turns into a bird, and then I look down and I have, fireman boots on. And I'm like, what am I doing? All I have is my underwear on and fireman boots. What is going on in this dream? It's like insane stuff. But then I'll turn and then I'm wearing a suit. Like it's very like things keep changing. Pop, 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 pop. And it's all random thoughts. Like just the other night, I had a dream that I was holding like a bag of like like grain, some kind of grain, and it kept spilling out. I'm like, oh shit. Like it was very stressful. And I don't know.
It was very stressful.
But here's the thing, I'm connecting with these like spirits. It's really, 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 really trippy. It's insane.
Yeah, you should take your mask off.
Why?
Because they told me to take mine off.
Okay.
And I can breathe now.
I was carrying a bag of grain, and it was just weird, and it was just like my dreams are weird. Like I'll be in a truck, and then the next minute,
Have you ever driven a truck?
I'm in a plane. It's very like bap bap, like jumping around. But sometimes I have dreams of like I connect with ancient. I don't know if it's ancient relatives or people, or I have no idea, but it's out there. It's like,
I've heard you like talked about like pharaohs and knights and shit.
For some weird reason, I always connect to like, I think it's Egyptian, I don't know, but they wear that type of gold. And they're dressed real crazy, and
do they wear sandals and shit?
I never seen the feet. I never saw the feet, but I saw like their dress, and I think I mentioned this in the other episode, the other Halloween episode, where I was like in bed with a couple blue lynx cats.
That's pretty fucking lit.
It felt, here's the trippy part.
Avatar cats.
It was so real. So I'm still having these dreams.
He's just sitting there, he's wearing all gold, he's just petting these cats while they purr. Just
I still have these dreams.
Eating fruits off a vine.
I literally had like a spirit come to me and like put their hand on my chest, and I could feel it throughout my body.
That's some crazy shit.
But they communicated as they touched my chest. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Crazy
it's so out there. That's more paranormal, but unexplained.
That's like.
Hey, you want to know what?
I don't know.
I don't know if to call it a psychic or what they are, a medium or whatever, but they actually spoke to spirits that look over me.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
so that was so intense. So they were like, okay, check this out. This is an interesting story. It's paranormal.
I hope I'm okay to be breathing this in.
So they were like, all right, spell your name.
Yeah,
I spelled my name. Then they're like, okay, do you give me permission to access whatever spirits? Like guardian angels, whatever you believe in. And I guess they were considered angels. And they go, okay, I'm going to speak to your angels. Do you give me permission? And I said, yeah, sure. This person was able, I can sniff bullshit. And I was like, they said specific things that were very, very, very personal. They said things that were so deep about things I don't talk about. But it was real. Like it was real. And they talked about, like literally they were speaking to like, let's say like guardians or whatever. But the things that they said gave me goosebumps.
I've had that happen to me before. Like in a different situation, but like in similar situation, like it was different, but similar. And it was like freaking, I was so like, involved in what I was like, yeah, you're fucking right. Like, holy shit, you're right. Like it was weird. Something a little bit more paranormal. We're just kind of going off the top.
Yeah.
Recently, and no one who I like from my complex watches this, so I don't really care, but at night, it'll be like midnight 30. It'd be like 12:30, almost 1 a.m.
Yeah.
My upstairs neighbor, I live in a complex, my upstairs neighbor will just be dropped, like it sounds like they just took a weight and then just dropped it. And it's like, sometimes it's like slightly repetitive, like it'll happen like 5 times. And then sometimes it's just like a big bang and then a small bang. But it's at like 1 a.m. It's like, what are you doing? Maybe some people have like weird shit that they do at night. I was talking to another neighbor and I was like, what do you think this is? And they're like, oh, maybe they're on the treadmill. I'm like, it doesn't sound like they're on the fucking treadmill.
Well, I have
in the middle of the night, they'll be doing some shit.
I have an elliptical and it's pretty loud.
But it's not that though. Like that has a sound to it, right?
Yeah.
This is like they took like a 10-pound weight and they just like they just drop it. And they do it like 5 or 6 times, like from like midnight to like 1 o'clock in the morning. And it's the weirdest fucking thing. Every night I'm like, oh, there it is.
Yo, I got a crazy story that's spooky. This is spooky. This isn't just paranormal. This is... I was outside of an Aldi.
Oh, is this recent? Oh, I know what story you're
I was outside of an Aldi and I saw somebody that I knew. I proceed to get out of the car because I had to go in there anyway. Walk. This person vanished into thin air. Thin air. Gone. I walked it. What? Now, if you ever walked into an Aldi, you will know that an Aldi is very easy to navigate from the very corner, the very entrance of the store. You look left, you see registers. You look right, you're looking down the produce aisle and into like the snacks and bread cookie shit. So you have like this view like this. So I literally walked over to the next aisle. It's not a big store.
It's not. You can like see over the aisles. If you're tall enough, you can see everyone that's in there.
This person absolutely vanished. No explanation. None. Absolutely spooky. Insane. It's something that sticks with me forever. It was the most chilling, insane situation.
I remember you called me when that shit happened.
And I was going through my phone, and my phone, like I didn't have their contact information. I was like, wow, it was someone I knew through business. But crazy.
That's just nuts. You know, it's funny. You were like, I remember you called me.
I called you. I was like, bro, someone just vanished.
Disappeared. I was like, what the fuck? See, you know, I feel like that shit happens sometimes. Like, I feel like I've been in situations like that where like, it maybe not someone, but something will just like, oh, it's just gone.
Yeah.
I swear, maybe, I don't know what it is.
Well, on another note, something paranormal and freaky is, have you heard about these people? They take, and I'm not condoning drug use. The people take DMT and they use this special laser.
What?
Come on, guys.
No.
No one here heard about it?
No.
So you've heard the theory that we live in a simulation, right?
Yeah.
That there's like code.
Yeah.
Dude, these guys, one guy noticed it. He took DMT.
Yeah.
I'm not condoning it. But he pointed a laser at like a door, and he's staring at the laser because it's like a long laser.
Oh, when he sees like code in it?
He sees like Matrix code.
I have heard of that. You know, it's funny. I actually have heard of that. Why? I feel like that's an old story.
No. And then people are trying it, and then people are fucking shitting their pants about it. They're going, this is fucking real. Like, you have people that aren't into that, and they're like, I want to see this. And they fucking just do it. And they're like, what the fuck?
Well, DMT is a pretty aggressive drug. I mean, that's like...
But DMT, according to the experts, allows you to connect to the other side while you're awake.
Yeah.
I connect to the other side when I'm asleep. Or in between. I know I do. Dude,
I believe you.
I don't know if it's... I don't know what it is. It is not a fuck... Dude, 40% of my dreams are not dreams. I am somewhere else.
I wonder if have you ever talked to is there like a dream doctor or something like some sort of like
Well, I know that
dream professional?
I know that my aunt and my grandmother spoke to me in my dream, and I could hear their voice. I could hear. They were talking to me straight up. It was, and when I'm conscious, because there's a state when you're deep asleep and you're fucking out, you're REM sleeping, you're dreaming.
Yeah.
And then you're in between being woken up and waking up. It is that like the 2 steps before it where you're aware of your surroundings, but another side is communicating with you. And you can hear them clear as day. I've heard ghosts. I've had ghosts talk to me. I was told by that psychic that my life force has been around for thousands of years. Thousands. There's certain life forces that are connected to my being that are the what do they call it? It's what do they call that?
Aura?
No, like your type.
Oh.
Like, okay, so like there are there are descriptive characteristics as a life force. And I want to stress, it's not your soul. Your soul is your soul. It's more of the embedded code of that specific personality trait that has traveled thousands of years and carries over to you. How much of that I believe, I don't know, right? It was more like, what is it? But when they backed up the things and talked about it, I was like, oh shit. Like, wow.
Yeah, it's interesting shit.
Yeah, but they say like okay, like when they show pictures
Yes,
of,
we can hear you.
they show pictures of people that look like people from, like they say,
Way
oh,
back, yeah.
Yes.
And they say like, oh, they're part of the family or so. I see a lot of that where it's like, oh, like this person was powerful.
Yeah, they'll show like an old picture of Nicolas Cage from like 1800. That stuff's trippy. What? I moved to an apartment complex when I was 25. And Jay, longtime friend,
Fuck.
he's my business partner. He came by once. He goes, I'm getting a really weird vibe here, man. I'm like, well, yeah. I'm like, isn't it creepy? It has a weird, creepy vibe at night. I was walking around my apartment. Now, if you grew up with a cat or a dog, you'll be familiar with the energy of the footsteps behind you. You get a little cat running behind you. You got a dog running behind you. You can almost feel their energy and that.
Did you have a dog?
No.
Oh.
You can feel their energy of their paws.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
On a carpet or whatever. You can like sense them behind you. I was walking around my apartment. I think I just got home from work. I was thinking about what I was going to eat for dinner. I feel that feeling of like, it's like I grew up with cats at my parents' house, and like you feel like a cat running behind you, you know, like, hey, what are you doing? I could feel that as I'm walking around my apartment. I'm like, what the fuck is going? And I've been gifted with very weird hearing. I have weird ears. It can be funny or not funny, whatever, but I have heard things that, and I'll get into another story that's spooky after this, but I hear things that most humans can't hear. I don't know what it is. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a fucking doctor. I've had people turn on pieces of equipment that are like hypersonic, whatever the word is, certain sounds that humans are not supposed to hear. I hear it. I don't know why. I'm not a doctor. I don't know why I have supersonic hearing. It is insane. So anyways, I've had people turn on equipment and I go, ah, and they go, what's wrong? I said, when you turn that on, I could hear it and it hurt.
That's wild.
And they just stopped and they were like,
don't you not like AirPods because of that?
They were like, I don't like,
That's my opinion.
I don't like the wireless ones. That's my opinion. I use them. Okay, here. I use them on one day, Saturdays at the gym, but I don't use them anymore.
I can't fucking find mine. So
but check it out. I have supersonic hearing, and I can hear things that humans typically aren't supposed to hear. And I stopped. It was very quiet. And I listened, and I could hear like a like a really high-pitched scream, but like in another dimension. People are gonna think I'm fucking nuts. This dude's tripping. Like, no, I'm serious. Like, I really experienced this. I heard screaming like but so loud in the other dimension that it was cracking through and I could hear it. And I'm like, this is in the room with me. And it was a little short energy of a short little, almost like the little guy that sits next to Jabba the Hutt. Or like a little golem or something. But the yelling was so loud in their dimension that it came through my dimension. And I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I was like, I gotta move. I gotta get out.
You're still talking about the apartment.
I'm in my apartment.
Oh shit, okay.
So in my life, I've heard things that I'm not supposed to hear. I'll get into one more story and I'll let you, excuse me. I will, I'll let you, so, all right. So during the unfortunate pandemic, COVID, whatever you want to call it, we were coming to the office a little bit less, as we all were. And ever since the lockdown, this is somewhat of a spooky story. I would sit at my desk and I would hear sonar. I want a sonar clip.
We need Jay in here for this story.
I want sonar. Now, at first, I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Some kind of weird, like a sound,
no.
like an alarm, or
Like a machine or something.
Something going on. And I was like, and I'd look up, and then I came into work the next day, whatever, and the next day, and I would get up and I'd go to the bathroom, and it hit a point where I was like, all right, I'm putting my foot down. What is this sound? Why do I hear sonar? I said something to my business partner. He's in the same office as me. He's across from me. Our desks face each other. And I said, dude, do you hear that? He goes, yeah.
Oh my God, I thought,
Bro, that was it. And literally ask him. I said, Jay, do you hear that
I
sonar?
thought we set off the fire alarm.
I said, do you hear the
I
sonar?
genuinely said, oh fuck.
And Jay goes, what are you talking about? And I'm like, dude, I hear a sonar. So I got so frustrated, I started dragging my employees. I go, hey, Chris, come here for a second. They're like, what? I'm like, sit in my chair at my desk. I go, what do you hear? He's like, I don't hear anything. I go, you don't hear that sonar? So it was like a running joke in the office. Andy's losing his mind. I swear on everything.
Wait. You gotta tell.
I heard sonar.
What did you do though?
Oh, I went on an exploring trip. I wanted to know where that sonar was coming from because it was maddening. I heard it all day, every day. But you know what's weird? Only when I was sitting at my desk. Only when I was sitting at my desk. Sonar.
Yeah.
So something around me was emitting the signal. We had a politician big shot upstairs. So I'm like, maybe this is some government thing. I don't want to overstep. Let me ask the powers that be, what am I hearing? I need to know, because I just want, if it is, okay, I'll bow out and deal with whatever. I just want to know what was it? So I went upstairs. The secretary was like, hello? I was like, hey, I know you're going to think I'm absolutely fucking crazy, but can I listen to your floor?
Wait, no, you didn't.
Yes.
You actually asked that?
Because I said, I'm hearing a sound. And she seemed concerned. She was like, what do you mean? I was like, it's like a sonar. Yo, she let me put my ear to their floor.
I want to see the
I'm
fucking
sitting
camera
there,
footage.
I'm bent down. You can use AI of me bending down, literally like bending down, ear to the floor, just looking like a fucking idiot.
He's just laying there flat.
But at that point, I didn't care about looking stupid. I wanted to find out where the sonar was coming from because it was making me absolutely insane. That was making me insane.
Wait, was this a joke that Jay made?
Bro, it wasn't.
Wait, no, listen. Not that part. Just listen to what I'm gonna say. Was this a joke that he made, or do I remember him telling me that you put tinfoil on your head?
Oh boy, we're gonna get to that. And you guys can all laugh. You can laugh. Yes.
Wait. We could ask me that after this.
Hold up. So, now sonar is some kind of like signal. So then I think somebody in the office or my business partner made a joke and said, maybe you should put tinfoil on your head. And I was like, you know what? I fucking think I will. I was like, just for experiment. So I made the tinfoil hat and I didn't hear it. When I put the tinfoil, I swear to God on everything, strike me dead right now. I am not lying. I experienced this and it was so insane. So I put the foil on my head By the way, I'm not a person like that, so don't. Yeah, I did it as an experiment to stop the signal. So I put the foil on my head. Boom! It stops. It stops. So I go, okay. Is it like a military thing? Am I hearing a signal? Because it was only during the lockdowns. It was only during COVID.
I forgot you said that.
Wait,
this happened during COVID?
Yes, it stopped. Like a year later, it stopped. 2020 was the year of the mysterious sonar sound. Now, with my past history of hearing things I'm not supposed to hear, I am telling you right now, I heard sonar for a good 10 months. Only when you're sitting at my seat.
I believe you.
So right above me was what was she, a senator?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So I went upstairs. I was like, "Hey, sorry to bother you. Can I?" And I listened around. Didn't hear it. Didn't hear it on the floor directly above me. Spot directly above me. Then what did I do? Because I'm on the 4th floor. I went to the 5th. Knocked on the door. Nothing. I said, "Fuck it. I'm going to the 3rd floor. What's directly under me? I'm gonna find out what this is."
Wait, what is under you?
Nothing. No, there's a tenant. They let me walk around.
Yeah,
and
I'm
check.
just trying to. Yeah.
They actually were concerned because they were like, "You hear sonar?" I'm like, "Yeah, like a beep, 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 beep." It was a pulsing. If you Google the sound,
like a submarine sonar. Yeah.
Yeah. If you Google that sound, that is exactly what I heard, and it happened for about 10 months. It was so strong that I ended up putting the foil on my head and putting a baseball hat over it so I wouldn't, get laughed at. So I literally had a foil undergarment on my head so no one would see it, and I had a baseball hat on it just so I could work, so I could focus. Think about hearing that all day. Do, 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 do.
Okay, so we were all taking pictures at this abandoned hospital, whatever it was. Nothing really happened while we were in there. It was interesting. There's a lot of graffiti and, whatever. It was very interesting, to say the least. It was just creepy, the vibes, and they were just off. There were sounds here and there, but nothing enough to be like, oh my God, this happened.
Yeah.
After we all went back to my place and we're going through the pictures that we took, every single image is fine except for one. Mm-hmm. And it was me standing in this room with a bunch of windows, and it's just a picture of me. I wasn't even looking at the camera. I think I remember I was looking to the left or to the right, something like that. And there's this it's as far as I remember, it was brick walls inside, and they were all dark, and it was just like a very, not like it wasn't nice in there. It was all abandoned. It was fucked up in there. And behind me is this distortion. Is imagine if you how in Photoshop or in those photo editing things where you can pick a spot and drag it and it'll warp it and it just keeps if you took a picture of you and you clicked here and you drag it, your cheek would find
yeah.
Imagine that, but something is swirled, warped, it was brown and black and weird coming out of the back of me.
Was this in a photo or reflection?
In a photo. It was in a photo, and it was warped object fucking standing behind me.
Wow.
Peeking out behind my shoulder. And I remember talking about this before on this show, and I went back to them and I was like, do we know where these pictures are? But I'm pretty sure I fucking freaked out in there because I was like, that's fucked up. Why is it only me?
Yep.
And we deleted the picture because I was like, I just want to completely erase this off the face of the earth.
Wow.
But I just remember seeing it. And I remember they were going through it and they're like, oh my God, Jake, look at this. And I looked and I was like, that's fucked up. It was this just warped fucking figure just peeking over my shoulder behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking creepy. If you're ever in a situation where you get a picture of yourself and you see it, it wasn't something fucked up with the camera. Because every other image was fine. It wasn't a lens glare. We literally got rid of every possibility it could have been. That's why we deleted it, because it was just fucked up. It was gross.
What's really fucked up is that throughout my life, I have witnessed and seen shadow people. Shadow people are a phenomenon, a real thing that people experience. I see them. I've seen them quite a bit in my life. And It is so insane when you see these. I've seen them awake. I've seen them partially asleep at that level. And years and years ago, somebody that I was with saw a shadow person sitting at the foot of my bed. Just chilling, just sitting there. No face, no attributes, just, you could probably, Cameron, you could probably show a clip of shadow people. These are beings that just kind of show up. They don't really interact that much. Some people report sleep paralysis when they interact with them. I've had both sleep paralysis and fully awake and just looking at them like, what the fuck was that? Like legit, like growing up as a kid, I saw, we have a big rock in the backyard, and I saw one just chilling, just sitting on the rock.
That's
a completely black figure with nothing to it. It was like it was like shadow. It was like a shape of a person
sitting there.
Yes, and like sitting on a big boulder rock in the backyard, or on the deck, or sitting at the foot of my bed, or one time I was asleep, and this one had buttons, almost like a Bruce Lee type of like an Asian,
like a jacket kind of.
Yeah, but the eyes were white. The eyes were like diamonds.
The fuck?
But it was all black, white eyes, piercing, and literally, like, say this is the wall, and you can see like the hallway, and it was doing this. It went like, say like this, like, okay, say, all right, it was going like this. Like that.
Bro,
it was literally standing,
I'd lose my shit.
It was standing there, and I froze. I was like paralyzed, and you can't move, but you're like half asleep, but you could see them, and holy shit, that was crazy. But the way it was like creepy moving, like,
that would fuck me up.
Yeah, and then I had another weird ancient person dream. Genghis Khan, the famous warrior. I've talked about this, but fuck it, we'll talk about it again. Genghis Khan showed up. So I don't know who in my ancestry pissed this man off, but Genghis Khan has it out for me. Maybe one day if I pass away, me and Genghis Khan have to fight first. Dude, Genghis Khan was standing near my bed, very fucking mad. Dude, hey, you could hear his armor. He was breathing really heavy. He's going, just fucking grilling me. I'm like this in the bed, and he's right there, bro. He's right there. I'm like, what the?
This is some heavy drugs.
Genghis Khan. I don't do fucking drugs.
I know,
bro.
but
I'm clean as a whistle. I might have some coffee.
Coffee doesn't do that. That's for sure. I don't think.
Hey, listen. So it wasn't just some like Mongolian warrior. Everything in my being was like, that is Genghis Khan. He was literally telepathically telling me that he was Genghis Khan, like telepathically in my mind.
I am Genghis Khan.
No. I'm like, he's just, I knew it was him.
Yeah.
It was 100%. So this fucking dude was in the bedroom looking at me, breathing really heavy, like he was ready to fuck my shit up. So I do know I have some kind of ancient beef with Genghis Khan. Ladies and gentlemen, Genghis Khan is mad at me. I hope we can figure it out. Maybe we can have coffee or tea.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Real Business Roundtable. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hopefully Andy doesn't get slaughtered by Genghis Khan. So we can record another episode, please. And thank you. Peace out. See you next time.